Okay, it looks like we are back again. Okay, today we're off for a flight and it will be, let's have a look, let's pull up our little number here. Oh, OBS, how are you going? Monitor 1, oh, we already have that. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's bring up this. Here we go. So, let's go and have a look at our flight. My flights. Once again, we're still trying to make that money, so we're kind of juggling our flights a lot between the old flying for VR Aviation and flying ourselves. I don't have a lot of money. I get a lot of people playing for a very long time and have lots of money, but really trying to get enough money at least to get enough, maybe for a loan to get a PC-12 or something like that. But we'll have to see. Hopefully our sound is good too. So actually, we do need to get some more fuel. Now, we're doing a bit of a roundabout. Let's just add in some fuel here. And we're going to add in, thank you guys, we'll put in 200. I think that should be good enough for us. I'm a little bit, do it a little bit, I don't really care too much on how much fuel I put in yet anyway. So basically what we're doing here is we're going to start out at the old Wilmington here, and we're going to fly up here to Goldsboro and then to the Air Force Base. I think that's the Air Force Base. Is that the Air Force Base? I think it might be. I think that's what they said it was. Anyway, and we're going to head back to KILM. Go back here and we'll just make sure. So we're departing out of here. So what we're looking for is, yeah, that's the Air Force Base there. Yep. Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, Goldsboro. Okay, so that's great. That's awesome. Let's jump in there. Okay. Now we are going to get in our little aircraft, which OBS is already in it, but I'm not. So let's have a look. Well, welcome to the stream, everybody who's already here. Glad to have you. I streamed last night, but I had to be really quiet, so it was really hard to actually do this whole thing properly. So we're going to come in here and have a look-see. Now, I thought I did put in the little overlay that shows you where you're going. I'm going to have to obviously do that at a different time because that's obviously not working. So we're going to bring up our Fseconomy, open that, log in like this, and start our flight. Thanks for coming. We have enough. Okay, so we're going to bring up, we actually got to get ourselves started. So have a look down here. Let's grab our, gotta go this way. Somewhere up there. I really need a shortcut to get over there. Okay, so we're going to put on our batteries. We have some external power. Battery 2. Gens on. I guess I didn't really need to put my gens on. I could have done that after we are started. So we do have battery power. So we're going to put our taxi lights and nav lights and our beacon. That's probably going to do us for that. So looking good. We're just going to check our excuse me. I'm going to check out handbrake. Yes, it's on. That's good. Okay, let's just look up 1, 2, and then we're going to try and look down here. Get out of the way. Oh, there we go. We are in idle position. Get rid of that. We're going to give ourselves 15 laps. Okay, we don't have any avionics on. Let's do that. 1, 2, gens are on. They don't actually light up, but we'll just do that anyway. Put these on auto. So we need to put in our little our flight path actually. So let's open up. Oh, she's hidden down there. We'll do this straight on screen, nice and easy. Flight path. We will in there. Want to delete that one and click on there. Go to our next one. So we need to have a look and see what it is. I will quickly look myself without disrupting anything. 48 nautical KCTZ. Oh. K. T. C. Go back this way for the Z. Really? Case, was it KC? Let me have a look here. K, oh, G. KC. What a waste of time that was. Down. And oh, Y and a Z. So hopefully that's the one. And nautical miles 48. That's beautiful. The next one is going to be, open this up. The Air Force Base. So KGSB. K G S. Oh, and there it is, beautiful. Okay, add that in there. And our final destination should be straight back again. Let's have a look. Okay, yep, straight back to there. Okay, so let's put that in. K I H I L. Oh, back one. L and M. Beautiful. And if we have a look.
Crash, it is still high Milo. Only got audio at the moment.
Oh. I only got audio. It's interesting. Let me. I see now everything seems to be live for me. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Awesome. Cheers. Thanks, Crash. Awesome. Trying to get those followers up and see if we can get up and going. Because I haven't really done too much Twitch. Just YouTube. So these are actually going to YouTube too. So if you're on YouTube, I can see both comments, which is awesome. Okay, I think... Can you not see... The stream's okay. And we're... Okay, awesome.
Crash, it is still video is on now.
Oh, awesome. Cheers. Now, I do have the text-to-speech just because I just find that I miss it out. So hopefully it's not too loud. If that is, I can probably turn it down a bit. So I think we're ready to go. We're going to go up to about 6,000. We need to get going because we've already started our little flight here. And we're going to add that in there. We need to make sure that our CDI is on GPS, which it is. That's fantastic. We have 15 flaps. We're going to need to put... I already did that. Gee, turn off the external power. So that should be good. All up there should be good. Let's get our feet near the pedals. Now I'm using the G920 pedals for this. So there's a little plug-in that made it so. So yeah, okay, we'll just have a quick look here.
Crash, it is still I get it sometimes on this iPad when source is 1080 60 FPS. Probably the Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that'll be it, because that's exactly what I'm streaming in. Okay. We are... You know what? With this whole flight plan thing, I just can't help but just put the next one and go direct to... I just feel like I need to do that. I don't know why. It's probably not protocol. But anyway. Okay, so we are ready to go. Let's check our trims. Our trims look okay. A warning says that's not... a warning light there says that my trim wasn't correct. So I have the old tracker IR happening here because I'm just preparing myself for my VR headset to go back. So and it's actually good to stream with this because it's just a little bit more steady and stuff, although it's a little bit unsteady. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Our frame rate's not fantastic. Probably be better when we get in the air. So, and you know, we are streaming and all that type of jazz. So okay, so off we go. We're gonna bring up our torque to about 20% and make sure, actually, before we do that, okay, let's have a look down here. Yep, I've done it again. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. My track IR has been funky. Okay, let's go back over here. Look down. Our throttle is in the way, is what it is. There we go. Now we're in flight mode, so we are actually ready to go. Okay, our camera's a little bit skew-if. We'll do that. Okay, we're ready to go now. Let's stop screwing around. Straighten you up, you little sucker. Oh, come on. Yeah, these pedals. I do not have the proper flight pedals, so I'm assuming they would work a lot better than these do. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for 80 knots, and we are good. Up we go. Might get myself a little bit of height on my view here. Okay, positive rate. We're going to throw up our gear. I think we're going to need to ease up with the flaps there. Let's have a look here. Let's grab this, put that on there. We'll go nav and apply that. Just monitor our trim. We're going to bring back our torque just a touch to at this point in time. I'll keep it at 38. We're going to grab this and take it a bit further down here. So we should be looking okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm not flying VR aviation this flight. If we look at our screen, I'm up to about 440,000. I'm really trying to pop it up to the old. I need about at least 850,000 or something like that, or get a loan. So I'm just trying to make that cash. I do fly a lot. I'm on the list. I'm on the list for VR aviation. So we better go inside and check what's happening here. Okay, that's okay. Now let's have a look at our vertical speed. We might just actually, because this autopilot is a bit funky, we actually have to engage it first, and then we're going to put it to what we want to do. So 1700 is pretty good. Looks to me like our trim's a little bit out compared to our flight director, which does happen. Let me know if the sound level is not fantastic. Now I don't want. Yesterday, or was it even last night, I somehow closed Streamlabs and lost my stream and had to come back on. And then I was stuck in window mode. I couldn't actually use my game, like my game detection on OBS. Game capture, sorry. Just trying to make sure we get a decent sitting position. Sharp.
Crashadistal voice is good. Sim not audible.
Really? Oh, you know what it is? I think I actually changed the sounds here. Let's try. That seems a bit better. Probably pop it up a bit. Let me know. Okay. Better check out what's happening here. Okay, so it was actually off to the left is where our destination is. 23 minutes and 46 nautical miles. Now we need to make sure that these are looking a bit suspect, aren't they?
Crashadistal, yes, that's good.
Okay, looks like we have a bit of wind. Oh, a touch of a stutter there as well. I really did love this plane. I was going to buy the 900D this morning, but I haven't done it yet. Let's just check our trim. Seem to be... I'm hoping that the autopilot and everything is a lot better in B900D, because things are a little bit suspect in this when it comes to the autopilot and the nav. Like sometimes I can't grab the waypoint properly and it doesn't follow it. It's just really weird. I don't know if you've ever flown this. Okay, we're going to drop us back to about... What I might do, just going to open up X camera here and I'm going to tilt us down a touch. It'd be good if we were... Okay, that works. I'm down with that. I'm just getting used to that X camera actually. Now, if I'm not high enough, you know, I'm only 5'7", well, 5'7" something, so these dashes are actually quite high. So, okay, we haven't. See, look, we haven't leveled out, which is okay. I can grab you. Oh, I'm gonna level us out. 9,000. What did I say I was going to? I was only going to go to 6,000 because we're going to be there before you know it. 41 nautical miles. Okay, if we're at... Okay, it's not... See how the autopilot is not leveling out? It really should be trimming out itself, and I should not have to do all this. So that's one of the things I don't like about this plane. I feel that the autopilot is so sus, and we know it is because this doesn't work. The vertical speed, little mode controller doesn't work properly for one. I hope they work on it because it is such a great plane. And yeah, okay. Well, maybe we should see if we can grab an approach here. It's like an approach. Now, what's our heading? Our heading is about 3.3 or so, 3.5. We'll grab that. Load that in. And we'll go direct to there. I've never actually what is going on there? That's a steep... Oh, I know what's happening. It's my camera. It's staying level. There we go. Troubleshooting at its best. Okay, so we should what is going on here? Did I pick up the wrong... Okay, that's... yeah, that's not right. Okay, I think I've screwed up my my flight plan here. KCTZ. We're gonna have to do a direct to and fix this up later because things just gone.
Did you get the approach for your next airport or final destination?
Yeah, that's the thing. I screwed it up, Crash. I screwed it up. Okay. K. C. T. We'll have to work on this as we go, I think, now, because I totally screwed it up. Okay, so let's go with that for now. We're going to fix her up. We'll have to look. What is our... I'll quickly have a look and see our next... This is a scenic route. So we're going to have a quick look. I will just have a quick KGSB. Yep, KGSB. Yeah, I don't totally know this 530. I don't actually know GPSs that well in general. So bear with me. Okay. I need to go through some tutorials and really learn them properly. Okay, and okay, and oh, there we go. There goes our L, and M. Okay, things are looking good again. A little bit of wasted time. I'm going to actually turn off this little number. Just that little switch there turns her off. I'm going to turn this off as well. I'm not.
Crash it still. You may want to just have the first airport in and then select approach. I think it always grabs final destination procedures otherwise.
Ah, really? Is that happening in real life too? That's interesting. Okay, well we can do that. Take two. Select approach. It just grabbed the last one again. Yeah, okay. We need to put this in heading for now. Yeah, it just did the same thing.
Crash it still. Not sure if that happens in real life, but I have has this problem before and not worked out how to select airport for loading the right procedures.
Yeah, so if I know, like if I select approach here, it's KILM. We need to get, like, we need to get out of there so I can actually use that approach. Select it. No, that's not the one. Yeah, I don't know how to do that either. So it now thinks that
Crash it still. Delete flight plan.
Yeah, I think you're right. Thanks, Crash. That's a good idea.
Crash it still. Enter first airport. Crash it still. Then select approach.
Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Okay. C. I would like to know if it's actually, this is how it is in real life. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we have it now. So that's good. Yeah, thanks. That's awesome. Okay, well, I would like to know if you can actually do it. Otherwise, that would be good. So it looks like we're going to have to come in on a 2.4 or something like that. I'm going to assume that JSOC... Actually, I didn't put Sky Vector up, so... yeah. Let's just add that one in. Like that. Still 24. 6 minutes to go. We're going to start making our descent. 2, I'm going to say... what has happened to our... Okay, now we've got to go back onto the nav mode. So we're at 9,000, so we're a little bit slow because I would have liked to have descended at about 30 nautical miles, but we've got 6 minutes to get down. We probably need to give ourselves a bit more out of this. Cutting back on the power. Let's zoom in here. See, it's not actually grabbing this properly again. I don't know if that's the wind speed. The wind is actually affecting us, but I thought I had already activated that. Coming around, looks like we're coming around very slowly. See how it's not grabbing? And now it's going left. So I will take it over and get ourselves a little bit. Yeah, it's really weird how, I don't know if it's okay, what are we going to have to track here? 240.
Crash it is still almost like it was going 360 round to the left.
Yeah, I've had that before, and then it just continually, like, that's the way it wants to go. It really wants to do that. Okay, let's just see where it goes. Let's see what happens. Freaky plane. It's just, that would be just highly irregular. Like, round we go. Okay, so now we're in the middle of nowhere. Okay. If I set up my approach from a long way out, usually there's actually no problem. It seems to happen when I'm a lot closer to the airport, and then I set an approach and it just goes all freaky on me. So we're just going to have to go with it.
Crash it is still, it's lost its mind.
It has lost its mind. Just checking Fseconomy there. Why we've leveled out, I don't know. Okay. And it's leveling out. I did not tell it to level out there. Now we're going to swing it around just a touch. There we go. See what that looks like. Okay, we'll just have to go with that. Looks like we're descending okay at 4,000. We still have a little way to go. Our descent is a little steep. Hopefully we don't have any problems with leveling out. I would like to see the ground, that would be good, but apparently no. That's the thing with flying with... Sorry we haven't been outside a lot. Too many little problems. There we go, we do actually have some ground down there.
Crashedistal, are you using VR beta?
No, this...
I've had odd autopilot issues like this in other planes, even default ones.
No, this isn't VR. This is track IR at the moment, actually. Track IR with I've got reshade on here as well. That's why my frame rate's a little bit iffy. Okay, so we're getting a bit closer. We could probably bring it around a bit. Now, if we look at our, what do we got? We've got about 4 nautical miles between the gape and the runway, so that's not too bad. We are doing okay now.
Crashedistal, yeah, tracker, but I mean the X-plane version.
I don't know what you mean there, Crash. Do you mean... Are you talking about the Track IR software, or...?
Crashedistal software version of X-plane.
Software version of X-plane for the tracker. No, I don't quite follow you. I've just downloaded the Track IR software, but I actually turned it off because in here, if you use the X camera enable Track IR, you don't have to actually open it up in the
Crashedistal 11.20 VR6 beta.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, yes, I am on
Crashedistal, not Track IR.
Okay, yep, no problem. Yep, definitely on VR6, but I'm not actually using VR. I'm using Track IR. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit confused, but I'll get past it. Okay. Is there any... Okay, we need to follow our glide slope here. Okay, what we're going to try to do here, I'm going to put it on approach. See if it'll actually carry it. We do have a bit of... Looks like we might have grabbed it. I'm hoping, because I can't see a thing. It would be a... Oh, it's very cloudy. We're a touch... Okay, that didn't work. Okay, there she is. We're taking over. Bring it right down. Coming in. This autopilot. I'd like to find a plane that has a really good autopilot. We're coming in hot. Hang on. Looks like we've got a bit of wind. Trying to get us down to about 80 knots. We need to get over a bit. Looks like we're coming in okay now. Well, there's our glide slope. Seems to be okay. I'm going to try to bring in a touch of trim here. There is a bit of crosswind here. Oh, there's a lot of wind in my... That's full rudder. So I don't know how to get more rudder than that. So with this amount of wind, it's steering me off the runway. I really would like to know how I can get more rudder, because I've got full pedal of rudder and I still go off the runway in high crosswinds. I'd like to know what the weather is actually. Let's have a look. Because it's really quite embarrassing trying to use the rudders and they don't fully work, and you end up going off the runway due to... Actually, let's have a look here. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look at our 25 knots from 341. Yep, that's definitely a crosswind of 25 knots, which this plane, I don't know if it's, I should actually check the stats on the plane if 25 knots is actually you know, too much of this plane. Anyway, let's have a look here. We will continue on. Milo the bush pilot.
Crash, it is still not bad with that wind.
The flight in was fine. It's just that as soon as you hit the ground, I know X-Plane 11 has terrible ground physics. I know that, but yeah, not being able to get enough rudder.
Crash, it still shouldn't think it's rated for that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I couldn't do too much about that because I think that's the only runway in, and it was a bit of a crosswind. So okay, 34 minutes on that one. Let's start her up again. We are ready to go. What do we got here? Maybe we can pick something up.
Crash, it is still thanks for the stream. I got to go.
Okay.
Midnight now.
Sleep well, Crash. See you soon. Let's have a look here. At the moment we have 6 seats available, so KCTZ, we can grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add them into the fray, and we'll go back and have a look. Those guys are en route, they're selected. Go back into here. Cancel flight. Yep, start flight. Okay, so now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful thing. Okay, so now we are going to need to get down the other side of the runway, and we are going to have to head to We're going to KGTZ SB. Bring this up. Flight plan. I'm going to clear this one. K. D. S. B. Beautiful. Okay, let's add that in. And okay, so we could probably just check out. They have an approach at the moment, so we want to come in at, I guess, 26. Oh, that's not too good, is it? 08. I think 0. Yep, that will be it. So we're going to add that in there. We're going to get in there early, and we're just going to add this in here. Load. And 08, 40, 28, 20. Okay, so we're going to direct to there. And there we go. Okay, so let's get going. How's our... We've got lots of fuel. Off with the brakes. See if we can get down this runway without being pushed off. I think I may need to invest in some actual real pedals, because these are just a bit dodgy, really. Down the end, off we go. I know, I just park on the runway. Swing around. Okay, we're just going to step on the brakes there. Get off the reverse thrust. We're going to just set our altitude. So what we'll do. One thing I have to say about track IR is it still makes it a little bit fiddly. Kind of do miss the VR, but have to see what happens with that. Okay, let's have a look at our autopilot. Ready to go there. Okay, that's good. We have 2 midi flaps. That looks pretty good. Get rid of our caution there. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Come on, baby. Full speed to get us up. I don't know what happened to our wind. We definitely had some before. Okay. Gear up. Flaps up. Pull back on the throttle a bit. Okay, our trim is in center. Nav and autopilot. What we'll do, we'll check. That looks pretty good. Up into the clouds we go. Will we even be able to see ourselves with a flyby? There we go. Moving through 2.5. Let's have a look. 17 nautical miles. We're not far out, are we? Maybe we should maintain a lower altitude. "17 nautical miles really isn't very far, is it?" To be honest, I might do a Bambino and just head around 3,000 feet, take in the sights. He loves to fly nice and low. Not much to see up there at the moment. There we go, there's the autopilot being a little bit funky again. Been trapped by the trim. So okay, what we might do is quickly have a look at, what is it? KGSB. KGSB. Oh no, we're... Ah yes. Approach 08, I thought it was. What do we got? To like 2500. Okay, we need to grab that. We can do that. Need to bring it down a bit. How are we looking? A little bit bright out there. Can only just see the ground. To be honest, actually, I don't think I can see it at all now. One minute to go. 1,000 feet per minute, 25. You were okay. We're gonna be sweet. Let's arm our approach, see if we get anything. Leveling out. 10 seconds to go before we hit this one. And now. So, looking at that, let's just make our turn. Still a little way out, so we're just going to have to come on in. Apparently there's an airport below us, but I can't see it. Let's have a look-see. Oh, it's an awful day today. We can't see anything. There she is. Rain on the runway and all. Okay, so basically it's way too early for an approach. Now that I actually look and have a look and see how far we are actually out. I have to agree, these streams aren't that exciting when you've got terrible weather, but I really want the realism of having weather. Adds a bit of a challenge, bits more scary. Scary flying with bush pilot Milo. Sounds about right. How is our... Yep, it's okay. Zava. Alright, let's have a look. Wodip. 1600. Wodip. Do we have Wodip? I'm not seeing any Wodip. Fabot. Okay, Fabot. 800. Okay, we need to get down. Runway 8, what do we got? Ah. We are here. I cannot see anything either. Are we going to need to go around? I cannot think we were that close. Wow, cloud cover. There's our airport. That was a terrible approach, I have to say. I was not prepared for that. Really, really bad weather. Not really an approach you want to come in on. Okay, we're gonna have to go around. Really hard to see. Now I know why everybody flies in with no weather. It's atrocious.
Axel Bruno Kamir, which aircraft is this?
Axel, this is the Coronado PC-12. It's actually a really cool plane. Gets things done in Fseconomy really well. How are we looking? Okay, we should be able to get it in by now. It's over there somewhere. Can't see a damn thing. Is it over there? Looks to be. We're at 500 feet. Well, there she is. Just got to get on it. Really hard to see. Well, we found it. We're going to trim up just a tad. Well, there's a bit of wind here. A little bit of sideways action coming on in. Now with this puddle, I don't know what the actual wind speed is here, but probably not going to have enough rudder to stop it from going off the runway. Yep. Oh, that's full rudder right now, and we're still going to be dragged off the side. And full rudder, come on, bring it back, dude. Look, it's the nose pushes into the wind. As soon as you okay, we're just gonna have to full rudder. I'm flicking it sideways. Oh, come on. How is one supposed to taxi around the airport when you can't get enough rudder? Okay, we seem to be getting some back now. Let's make our way along this taxiway, and we're gonna have to. It's raining. It's friggin' foggy. Hope it's not like this back at KILM. See, now I can get some rudder before. Even though we are actually squealing the tyres, I better not break. Really tough to drive this along here. Okay, what we might do right now. Handbrake on. I said handbrake on. Okay, now it's on. Let's go up here and go into Fseconomy and finish this flight. Lovely, thanks for coming. Now let's go have a look and see if we can pick up anything from here. So, what do we got here? Open up that. We are now at KGSB and there's nothing back. That's okay, it doesn't matter. We've still got some to go. Okay, so go to that. If we click on here and we start up, 10 assignments loaded. I love it. That's great. So we are ready to rock. So now all we have to do is somehow get to the end of the runway. Actually, let's put in our flight path. Okay, rip this up now. We're going to delete this one because it's just trouble. We're going to delete, and we're going to add in K. Oh, too far. K. You know, you learn something new every day flying these. Especially when the aircrafts don't actually, their mechanics don't actually work exactly the way they're supposed to. There we go, bang. So now that we've done that, we're going to just grab. Actually, let's have a look at the weather. So anyway, let's do it direct to there at the moment. Close that off. And let's have a look here. What do we got? Wind 19 knots from 3 coming straight from the north. Okay, we're going to have to do a 1.8 or something. So let's have a look. 1.8. Do we have a 1.8? Of course we don't have a 1.8. 3.5. We don't. 0.6. Oh no, we do a 0.6 coming from there. Okay, that works for me. Let's go down here, see if we can grab a 0.6 into that one. If we look at, bring this up, KILM, let's have a look. Bring up our 06 plate. So something like that. 06 coming into Lurky at 3-1. Lurky, okay. Let's remember that. There's Lurky. Lurky looks pretty good. I'm down with that. Enter that in there, load that. Let's have a look here. So where's our Lurky? 19:06:24. That's 5 nautical miles. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing a Lurky, but Sappho. Go with that. Okay, we're a winner. So look here. Oop. Get back to 5. Let's fix. Oh no, that's okay. We should actually be on idle mode, but I'm a bit of a bush pilot, as I would say. Oh, come on. I'm gonna bust a tire if that keeps happening. Dear. This wind is terrible. I'm gonna bust a tire. I cannot turn. That is full right. Are you serious? Okay. What is going on here? Oh, come on. I've got full left rudder here and I can't even turn. I'm facing into the wind. And it will, I cannot. Now it goes. It's like, as soon as you get past the point where the nose isn't pointing right into the wind, you can actually control it. But if you get it so you're pointing straight in straight into the wind, it's really hard to get it back off again. It's really quite painful. Very painful. What you really need to do is get the hell off the ground. Which is what we're going to attempt to do. Oh, come on. Right now. Full power. I need to get off the ground. I'm going to bust a tyre. Okay. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up. Ah, oh, jeez. Did I start? I better have started that. Let's have a look. Yes, I have. Beautiful. Let's bring up our autopilot. Oh, gee, that was a stress and a half, wasn't it? Why are you, there we go. What's happening outside? Oh! Do we have busted gear? I think our gear is busted. Interesting. How far we got to go here? 65 nautical miles at this rate. I feel like I'm in a Cessna. Okay, well, it is what it is. The trials and tribulations of flying. Busted landing gear. And that's all due to the wind, and I guess if you're trying to fly in winds of 25 knots, perhaps it's not a good day to fly. What do we got? Well, you know what? Let's just fly at this flight level. So, as you can see, my landing gear will not go up. I've obviously busted it. And we're getting out of those clouds there. That's fantastic, and good to see that perhaps down the coast it's actually not too bad. Why have you not leveled off yet? Interesting. Well, we are flying level right now, so that's all that matters. People pop up on the stream and go, "Hey dude, your landing gear's still down, what the hell?" Well, there's no repairing it up here, that's for sure. I think this afternoon I'll do a single flight and I'll do a VR aviation one. I'm actually not too bad on the list. I think I'm 6 or something on the list, considering that's you know, that's pretty good for me. What are we coming into here? Some more cloud. I may descend and try to get under it just to keep it. So it's only 5 nautical miles from Sappho to the runway. Oh, that's not too bad. Ah, more rain. Okay. Let's come down. To let's do 3,000. So let's just change. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. So I've been screwing around with the old the X camera just a little bit. Obviously there's a lot of presets. This is obviously a good one to do your nav stuff while we're here. Well, welcome to the stream, guys, on both the old YouTube and the Twitch at the same time, thanks to Restream. Oh, we just lost someone from YouTube there. It's all, look outside, it's terrible weather. It's like going to a football game in the rain. It's like not fun, so I can't blame anybody for leaving, really. I can't control the weather. Well, actually I can. But good to see some people on today. We had Crash. Everyone's a little bit quiet there. Who we got here? We had Alex as well. I don't know if Alex is still there. Mainly Crash. He's the only one who was talking. But it's good to see. Anyone watching the old X-Play with some Fseconomy always helps the game, I think. Better be doing some flybys and stuff, try to make it a little bit more interesting. Now we could actually just go straight into like a 1-8 runway or something like that, but we've got this wind, so I'm going to try and do the right thing and fly into the wind for our landing. That would be the smart thing to do, so we better do it. Let's have a look at our speed. Well, considering we've got landing gear down, we're doing, what are we doing? 191 knots. Who's complaining? Hopefully that doesn't wreck our landing gear for landing, so we'll just have to see. We love our PC-12. Yes, we do. Okay, 41 nautical miles to go. Let's bring up that. We're going to open up our... Here we go. Let's have a look. So, basically what we did... We flew from KILM and we went over here to KCTZ and then up to the Air Force Base, and we're now coming back. So the wind is coming from 3-5 or somewhere, so we're hopefully going to come in on a, if we look here, going to come round and up into here. Hopefully we don't get too much wind, because we don't want to have a plane flying sideways across the runway, because that's just no fun at all. So looking here, we're going to come in on, this looks like Sappho, which is at 1700. We're going to have to get down to. We're flying at 3000. We're just flying below the clouds at the moment. Why not? Because we can. And our elevation here is 32. So, and it's a pretty long runway. Oh no, that's 06. We're not doing 06. Or are we? Yes. I think we are. Yes, we are. Yes. So we'll be coming on up into there. So Sanfo 1700 is what we're going to need. What do we got? Is it lightning or just flickering of the clouds? And on our taxiing before, we injured our landing gear, and now it's apparently locked down, and this is the way we're doing it. Okay, 10 minutes, 33 nautical miles. Flying at 2.3. I never fly this low. Usually I'm up in the clouds in more ways than one. There we go. This could be a fixed landing gear aircraft for all we know. Oh, there's another airport. Yeah, how low the clouds were on over at that Air Force base. Oh, it was just crazy. I totally missed the approach. Had to come round, but we got it down even in 25 knots. So it's all about getting the mail through. Or our 10 passengers we have on board. Yes, look at that. Now obviously came from KCTZ, so they actually had a stopover at KGSB, and then we picked up another 6 or so, 5. It's like 6 passengers from the Air Force Base. I guess they work there. Diamond passengers. I don't know what diamond is. So, you guys having a good trip back there? Hopefully. Okay, let's have a look around. Thought I'd just head out onto the wing. Just one of the passengers now. Who's flying the plane? Oh, there we go. I think we need to get... There we go. Can actually see something beautiful. I'm a little embarrassed I have to fly back with landing gear down, but you have to do what you have to do. And we have to get back. We've got passengers to... We've got places to be. Let's have a look. Okay, so... Still 7 minutes to go. You know what, we may as well get down to 1700. It doesn't really matter at this stage, does it? This is a scenic flight, so everybody really wants to have a look out the window and actually see something. Look from the co-pilot seat. Looks like it. Oh, what is going on? Why are we turning? Really weird. Where are you actually flying to? It's doing it again. That is creepy. Yeah, I don't know where that's going. Okay. It's the freaking poltergeist again. Flying my plane when I don't want it to. I don't know why it does that. It's really frustrating. Well, we're low enough now that we can actually just do this visually. So what we're going to do is just track 20. Very, very interesting. Gonna take it out to 210. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Could it be something to do with nav data? I don't know. Like, I don't have any I don't really have any real nav data. I don't know if that is affecting it. Landing gear is 3 down, yep. How far are we out? 4 minutes, really? Okay. Seem to have some cloud cover over the older. Over this area too. Interesting. I think perhaps next stream I'll turn off the weather just so I can see everything, because it's just a snowstorm. Yeah. Getting close to 3 minutes to Samfo. We might bring ourselves back. Oh, we're already way back. Okay. I wonder what that's going to do for us. Really not doing anything for us, is it? What exactly are you doing? So when I arm the approach, it starts swinging to the left a long way. Really weird. Can we even see anything down there at the moment? No, not at all. 204. Now I don't know if this autopilot is going to behave properly, but we'll have to see. Drop some flaps. Complaining that my landing gear is not down. Okay, so let's see what happens here. If it starts to follow it properly, I don't think it's going to. See what it does, and I'll get rid of the autopilot and I'll just take over as we get. So we're just going to see if it follows it around, at least the field director. No, it didn't even do it. Okay. So I do not know what our autopilot navigation GPS is going on about. But there's our runway. So that's all that matters. We're a touch high. Speed's good. Okay, this is 06. This wasn't actually quite the runway I wanted, but anyway. There is definitely a lot of wind here. So basically what we're going to do, change our mind. We're going to head, is there another, I think there is. Okay. Action stations, we're going to grab one of the other runways. Why? Because we can. Over there. Not quite the approach that we really wanted, but we're just going to have to go for it. May as well turn off our flight director. He's not doing anything for us. I'm glad I got at least track IR happening here. We are going into the wind, so we're going to need a bit of power. You see it kind of drifting. A little steep. Yeah, we're slipping sideways for sure. Look at that. Still going to have a bit of a crosswind. Probably would have been best to come in from the other side. Oh no, wind's coming back from about 3.5, so I think we're pretty good. Little low. Hovering around 90 knots. They're actually doing 68 because of the wind. I really do need to check the weather more often. Oh, there we go. There's our wind grabbing us. Oh, and a bit of weather's coming in. Well, we made it. That's our circuit. Now, I'd be interested to see how the plane reacts when I turn into the wind. Now, I would have thought this weather would be something you'd get if you're in England, but we're in the States here. I think we're just going to have to go over here and park. What we got here? ATR 72s perhaps. Okay, looks like a pretty good place to stop. What do we got? Down we go. Now let's have a look at the old Fseconomy and we'll finish our flight. Lovely, look at that, 36-minute flight, not too bad at all. Or we might just go, we'll just have a look at our little replay there. So we're flying for, oh that's a pretty good look, isn't it? And that looks pretty good too, let's just do that. A little bit rocky. We're only doing 68 knots too because of the wind. To be honest, I could have probably backed off some of the flaps. There we go, not bad. Oh, touch of a bounce apparently. I wonder if there's a tower view. Oh yeah. Go. Bad. Okay, so let's open up and see what we actually did today. Like I said, I'm going to do a VR aviation flight, perhaps this afternoon sometime. So what have we got? Let's have a look at our logs. We're trying to get some money with 432,000. We're at least halfway to a PC-12. Let's have a look here. Oh, that wasn't... Okay, all in all, we started from here. We made 2.7, and then another 2,000, and then 5.5. So yeah, we did okay considering we only flew for an hour and 30 minutes or so. That's not too bad. See what happens. Booking fees $7.35. Not bad. Let's have a look over at VR Aviation. I haven't done a flight for a bit, have I? Everyone's been very busy. Pretty cool. Erasmus. Oh, 10,000. Oh, 13 passengers. That always goes good. Okay, so there we have it. Let's go back and have a look here. I just saw a new subscriber pop up. Whoever that was, thank you very much. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. And if you pop over to the old tweets too.
Planes 456 new sub.
Thank you, Planes. Awesome. I'm really trying to get those subs up on YouTube. And if you happen to, you're a legend. Thank you very much. Getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming along. I'm gonna try to reduce back the weather because let's face it, it's not great watching when you've got such bad weather. I'll restrict my bad weather flying to perhaps when I'm not streaming or anything like that, because I want to make it enjoyable as far
Planes 456.
Triple thumbs up. Thanks, mate. Awesome. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for now. I'm going to go and do some stuff, some real life stuff, and we'll see you on the next stream. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you again.